can count it. It fits the challenge for next week. Go ahead and do it. It's going to work out quite nicely. Let's go into map number 2 of the No Micro ICAST, your freaking awesome replays, guys. Down here in the bottom left-hand side, in the red, it is Killer. And up here in the top right-hand side, oh shit, he's on my clan. Representing Taste the Bacon. Or it could be a she as well, I guess. Representing Taste the Bacon, it is Dionysus. Dionysus was like some Greek dude or something? Where's Dionysus from? Someone give me a history lesson. His name rings a bell, but I never really studied Greek stuff much. Bit of Roman stuff, a little bit. A little bit of that beautiful late Republic, you know. Before they got all dictator and let's kill each other. I mean, they killed each other a bit in the Republic, but not as much, you know. They were a little bit less civil war oriented back then. It's the Greek god of partying. Oh shit! Oh right. Oh, it's the god of wine and stuff. Right. So that's like it's like he's a wine boy. Dio's a wine boy. Yeah. Like in what was it, like True Blood, like season 2, whatever. And there's like that chick. She's like the fucking like Maynard goddess or whatever, and she's like, yeah, I just believe in orgies basically, and I just want orgies to happen a lot. I praise Dionysus. And basically she just like has those giant parties where everyone just gets drunk and all starts fucking every time. And you're like, this is a bit weird. And they all like get possessed. They get those black eyes and shit. And they're all just boating each other while drinking wine and running around. And you're like, apparently that's what Dionysus is into.
Gets his head slammed
Apparently.
into the highway. Thankfully, koalas are already fucking brain damaged.
So that's not even a problem. Me know how to speak good. Thanks, Carl Fishy. 19 months of resub. Appreciate that. Much love, my man. Greek philosopher, Pokemon, or pharmaceutical. Oh, really? There's a pharmaceutical called Dionysus? That's kind of bizarre. Anyway, guys, it's the No Micro ICYFAR, and Killer is attacking with some Zerglings. Who's gonna not micro? Dionysus or Killer? Fuck. Either side, it's going to be kind of nasty. Whoever doesn't micro, this situation is probably going to get fucking annihilated. Oh, he's microing. He's microing. You can see him clicking. You can see him clicking. Spine's trying to go down. Dionysus is deep in panic right now. He's like, oh, fuck. Not even canceling these spines. Dionysus is in big trouble. He's just got to A-move the drones. He can't micro them. He can't even pull back the weak ones. He's just fucking A-moved, and he's lost like 1 billion drones already. Oh, shit. Well, that hurts, doesn't it? 5 drones have gone down. Not to mention, I think, I don't even know if that counts these spine crawlers that died was also drones dying, man. Dionysus letting 3 more spines finish is like, well, I don't know what's coming next. I should probably let these finish. My economy's deep in the shitter, but hey, I've got it natural, so maybe I've got a chance. Of course, I forgot to announce it. For you guys who are just tuning into this game, the topic for next week is workplace harassment. So you guys need to bring your most inappropriate behavior into your opponent's workplace. Open to interpretation as always. Send submissions through to eonblue95@gmail.com. Info's in chat, info's in the description as per always. Check it out. Get me your reps, so that I can cast them next week. Here we go. Bit of a counterattack. Dionysus, like, look at this. He's just like, he's so decisive. Red's like, Killer's like, oh man, this guy's so decisive. Look at the micro, or the lack thereof. These Zerglings coming in, man. Oh, brave attack there. 0 micro involved in it. But you know what? It was a good little attack. Not bad. Meanwhile, Dionysus is like, well, at least I don't need to micro these giraffe boys. Look at them. They're just going to poke their little heads around. They're like, oh, nom, nom, nom. Look at this dirty fucking tentacle, man. So, hopefully not too many weeaboos in chat who watch some of those naughty cartoons. Might get a little bit excited by the triple spine crawler action. Might look like quite a few of those videos they watch on the internet. Not gonna cast any illusions towards what the viewers of this stream and YouTube may or may not watch, but I'm just saying, from the comments, I feel like some of you are a little bit odd and you might be into that sort of thing. Maybe. Hey, that's my face on bacon. Awesome. Down here, Dionysus is just kind of droning up. It's like, yeah, let's make some ling speed. And over here, oh fuck, that's a whole lot of little fly running boys, whatever the fuck we want to call these. Scratchy boys? I guess Scratchy boys is probably the best term for Zerglings, right? Scratchy boy counterattack coming across the map from Killer. Killer's like, get fucked, man. And here we go. Triple tentacle action. Oh my god. Oh, that was brutal. That's exactly like the videos you guys watch in the dark places of the internet, isn't it? Jesus, three 3 tentacles at once. Oh man, those Zerglings just like, nope. They're going to back off now. Meanwhile, what is it? Evo chamber and a Baneling nest up in the main for Killer. He's like, all right, let's fucking do that. Of course, I'm pretty sure Killer is not playing the challenge. He's disqualified, just in case you guys didn't realize. Disqualified. He's been microing the whole time, man. Dionysus, of course, the one playing the challenge, no doubt. That blocks his ramp with a creep tumor there. And, oh, he's going to make... Okay, Banelings with no micro. Now, if there's one unit I love to see with no micro, it's Banelings. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, the double drop. Oh, man. Now, the sad thing about this is you do have to climb in the Overlord's butt. It stinks a little bit. Are they going to... Oh, you can see there's even a tentacle in the bottom. I never even saw that. Oh, they climb right up there. Oh, it smells. It smells. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, man. And like, they're, you know, they're squeezed into, like, all these different sacks that are throbbing. It's really not a comfortable ride. And the Queen comes over, is like, get the fuck out of me base. And they're like, yeah, okay. We wanted this to be a surprise. We're just going to run away. Please let us out. Please let us out. It smells. Ugh, finally. And you can see they throb every time they unload. It just doesn't look very comfortable. That's what I'm saying, okay? It's just... doesn't look enjoyable, you know. Meanwhile, Dionysus actually kind of doing what almost looks like micro. There we go. That's not micro. Oh, look at the little Zergling. He bounced off the pillar. He went, hit the pillar, and his body just fucking landed there. That's great. That's fantastic. You know, gets loaded into an Overlord's butt and then just kind of has to do that. Fantastic. Here we go. Oh, more tentacle action. These Zerglings, though, he's just clicked him into the main. Does it count as micro? I don't know. He did a shift A move. That's borderline micro right now, right there from Dionysus. I'll accept it. I mean, he's clearly not even watching the fight. He's queued it up. He's not actively controlling it. But why not? Why not? He gave a little shift move. It's open to interpretation, I do always say. So kind of a beautiful micro move without actually watching the fight. I'll pay it. I'll pay it. But unfortunately for him, the fly boys are out. We've got Mutalisks coming out. They're going to be flying all over the place. Back at home, Dionysus is like, well, I have 3 queens and no spore crawlers. So, this is going to go pretty well. 6 mutas versus 3 queens. Not even going to start spores. Don't need that. No, why would I need that? Zergling's going to fucking just click past it. Has he clicked? He's done a shift click again. He said move there and then a move. So Dionysus' idea of like no micro is like, you know what? I'm just gonna queue moving past the static at the front into an A move, and I'm actually gonna kill a fair few drones. Gets the gas drones. Gets 3 drones on the gas, forces some lost mining time, pulls the Mutmuts home, and buys home for the tubes of death to be built. So here we go. First tube of death pops up there. Another one in the main. We got the little spore crawlers ready to shoot their fucking acid snot onto those Mutalisks. We got Banes and Spines still casually chilling out here. Dionysus does have a 3rd on the way, but I feel like it's kind of exposed right now. Isn't really much defense there. Wide open for this Muta Zergling to jump on right now. And oh shit, they've spotted it. Dionysus is deep in the doo-doo right now, and those 5 drones die almost instantly. This hatch taking big damage, and oh, looks like Dio's not even going to go for it. Dio's like, you know what, I like a good party. This party, though, not my style. Bunch of dirty fuckers in the air. Nah, I don't really like those flying ones. You know, I'm a little bit flyingist. I don't really like partying with them. They're giant douchebags. Let's check out the micro this time. So we've got Zerglings. They're once again... move command, queued there. Then they've got a queued move command and an A move. Very creative way of dealing with this. Thankfully, even though Killer has pretty much been in position to intercept every run by this game, Killer doesn't know how to attack move. So, fortunately for Dio, it's kind of working out. And once again, even more Zerg. Oh my god. It's like some sort of brutal massacre where... it could have all been avoided if Killer knew how to use an attack move command. But Dionysus goes deep and rips up the worker line. And the 0 micro counter attacks continue to make it work. Back at home, we've got some Hydralisks on the way. Single Hydralisk is out. It's like, yeah, look at me plated head. I've got some little Stegosaurus plates sticking out of my head. They make me shoot my spines further. I've got these derpy tusks. I think I'm like a walrus or something. Yeah, the Hydralisk actually is just covered in like... Abith is all like efficiency, must create unit for superior strain. But looking at this Hydralisk, I gotta say, it feels a little bit more like it's just pure fucking spikes that don't really have much functionality. I mean, realistically, these Stegosaurus plates aren't really covering much surface area. They're not really great armor. What are these spikes on the tail supposed to do as well? I don't know, guys. I kind of feel like a lot of this is superfluous, and I feel like Abathur started out as this really functional guy. He's like, we're going to make Zerg superior. And then he was like, you know what? Actually, I really am into spikes and fancy plates sticking out. It's more about the design than anything else. I don't really care much about the actual functionality. We're just going to stick some spines. Look at these Banelings. They've even got random spines. I know it's hard to see because they're spinning right now. But yeah, we've got just spiny boys all over the place. Going to have to see how this one goes. And, all right, they're coming in. So let's check out this counter. Where are these guys? They're queued to go into the natural and then A move. Dionysus, the king of the A move over here. It's an A move party, but a little bit of Tentacle and a pack of Zerglings. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, fuck, one goes down. Oh, shit, these Zerglings run forward are like, oh, yeah, that was a good idea. Hey, the Banelings run in. Unfortunately, they hit different drones there. Only managed to take down like 1 or 2 of those workers. And... oh, one of these Dropper Lords turns into the ultimate perv boy. Can I see some perv? Look at all those eyeballs. Oh my god. Was any unit made to perv more than this? Can we see some perv emotes in chat, please, guys? We need to see some perv. Because look at those eyeballs. Holy shit, there's like 26. And then there's this creepy fucking handle on the bottom. Look at this like grey handle just sticking out of it. What the fuck is that for? It's got like a spike on the bottom of it as well. What do you even use? Is that where the changelings come out of? Does it squeeze them out of this tube? Or is that what it uses to contaminate things? It goes up and like fondles them with that tentacle and then they kind of become contaminated. I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, these Hydras are going to come out and they're like, fuck you, Overlord. Meanwhile, another Baneling counterattack comes in. Dionysus, the king of no micro. These mutas are here, but once again is Killer... Oh, no. Killer's not on a move command for once. He's actually going to take out only a few. And oh my god. More drones go down. Didn't get as many as I thought, but that is, of course, the downside of not having any micro. Killer here trying to replace the spines, but back at home, Dio rebuilt the work account. Third base is almost up. We've even got +1 range on the way. Dio making the no micro Zerg vs Zerg work. Another Baneling counter going. It's like you're playing against AI here as Killer, and yet still unable to stop the non-stop Baneling counters. This is kind of beautiful. It's kind of rhythmic. These little just rolly. You know, they're just going to kind of come forward. These mutas are like, oh, fucking stop him. Oh, shit. And the Banelings go and kill a single lava. And they tickle a queen. So not really getting the big payoff that he'd like, but kind of entertaining to watch. And I feel like Killer's freezing up under the pressure a little bit, keeps replacing these spines, doesn't really have any economy to speak of. 25 workers up against 48. And this Hydralisk count getting a little bit out of control. So I think at this point, Dionysus has basically said, you know what, we've done the hard work, we've saved up the cash. Now we're just going down to the bottle shop. We're going to buy a few cases. We're going to go down to Leonard, the drug dealer, in the car park outside the bottle shop afterwards. Leonard, not the most drug dealer name, is it? But that's why you know he's got the good stuff, because he actually was a chemistry major in university. So he makes the good shit. And you know what? We might as well go for a little party first. Let's go. Let's see what these guys do. They're like, oh, fuck yeah. These are the guys who start having pre-drinks at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. They get totally wasted before the party even starts. But you know what? Even though some of them died on the way to the party, some of them overdosed from sniffing petrol and all sorts of other fucked up shit. Glue and petrol, guys, not the best drugs out there, if I might recommend myself. I'd probably recommend something like Panadol, because I'm a pretty badass guy myself. Does manage to kill that third base, though, and the party hasn't even started. It's 3 p.m., and they've all either passed out or gotten themselves killed. Meanwhile, the rest of these guys are like, all right, dudes, we've got fucking vodka, we've got tequila, we've got that big giant bong, and Leonard sold us what he told us was some chronic fucking shit. Turns out it's actually some grass he clipped from the bus stop. He never actually went to university and did chemistry. He just tells people that. But he's got a bag filled with literal grass from next to the bus stop while he was waiting to go down to his sociology class at community college. Put it in a bag. Sold it to these bunch of fucking clueless clowns, aka Hydralisks, and they're gonna smoke it and kind of pat each other on the back and say, oh man, this was sick, bro. Oh, I'm so fucking munted right now. I'm so some chronic fucking shit. So that's kind of what's going on there with this big party. And I'm like, dude, Dionysus, mate, you got to teach your kids how to party a little bit better. You got to have a bit of fun, all right? So meanwhile, over here, Killer's like, I've been fucking having my shit killed by Banelings and Zerglings all game. Meanwhile, the Hydras are like, we're just getting ready for the most giant party of a lifetime. The God of Wine is going to be so happy. They've even gone full Aussie on this one. They've invested in a few goon bags or goon sacks, which is just a big old foil cask of wine. And they're just looking for a Hills Hoist right now. One of those beautiful clotheslines. They want to play Goon of Fortune. One of the best drinking games out there. Haven't played it in years myself. Not really a worshipper of Dionysus these days. I pretty much just play video games and don't go outside because I don't have friends. But, you know, tears aside and my own ever-exciting social life. Let's put that one to the side. I think Dionysus might be ahead in this game. Killer's like, I'm going to put a question mark. Dionysus is like, you know what? I just made like 40 Banelings. I feel like A-moving 40 Banelings, this is going to be a bit awkward. Okay, so he's queued him up to A-move. 0 micro. The Dionysus party is coming down the street. These guys have done so many fucking keg stands at this point. One of them's fucking broken his arms and shit. Most of them are wasted. A few of them are crying in the back. They're having these fucking DNMs and shit. They're all just like, oh man, I just feel so emotional. I love you so much. Meanwhile, Killer's like, oh, by the way, I went to Broodlords. How about a nice tall glass of get fucked, mate? And Dionysus is like, oh fuck, I thought I had this game in the bag. Unfortunately, once again, handicapped by the fact that Pig makes me play this no micro bullshit, and I can't actually take a decent engagement. And Dionysus, maybe a little bit salty after that engagement, is like, oh, well, that's, yeah, okay. I think I might need some micro to deal with these big flying moustaches that throw some shit. Of course, the drone's rallying through the fight there. Maybe not Killer's best move. Maybe not. But he's just going to rebuild him. Going to try and get that third up. We've got a third fully going for Dio. And Dionysus has the fourth as well. Killer says, this is a macro game. Winky face. I love me some winky face. Couple of mutts flying around. They're just like, yeah, let's take a look. Yet again, another Zergling counterattack. Queued up to run past the spine and A-move. And, you know, run straight past the third base. Not allowed to micro, so can't actually adjust their orders. Is just going to A-move, and, I mean, maybe they can get the spine down. If they can get the spine down, this could be really good. No need to transfuse. Nah, you don't want to do that. You're too busy microing your Broodlords, right? This Broodlord's like, you know what? I'm a bit more of a lone wolf. Let's go out there. Actually, you know, it's kind of fucking scary in this cold, cold world. Let's go back to the pack. Let's go back. So these Broodlords are like, yeah, we're just going to throw our babies at people. By the way, guys, if these were characterized as human units, Broodlords would basically be the white trash that have kids just to get government benefits and then immediately throw them at their enemies. It's like the equivalent of a crazy cat lady, but like full trash. I'm talking like, we're talking full-on trailer park. Like, you literally have a baby, you get in an argument with your neighbor, and you toss your baby at the person you're arguing with. Look at them. The babies are just dying like crazy. It's really sad, in fact. Broodlords are actually the most terrible mothers in the entire world. Zerg, in general, kind of terrible creatures. Thankfully for Dio, Dio's like, you know what? You invited me to your party, but I'm pretty sure it was a setup. All the jocks were just gonna, you know, dunk us in the toilet, play pranks on us. Instead, we went and egged the fuck out of your house instead. So Dio having a bit of an orgy in his opponent's backyard. They're egging the house. They're covering it in toilet paper. They're having a little bit of fun. Meanwhile, the Broodlords are like, hey, let's just fucking throw our kids at you. There's like babies slowly just bouncing off the opponent's buildings. They are going down. You'd be surprised. Babies, if they're thrown hard enough, I guess can cause quite an impact. These babies are even nibbly babies. They're even having a bit of a nibs. They're like, nom, 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 and before they die. And up here, we got spine crawlers. We got more spines and Zerglings coming in. And looks like it's a tentacle battle. So all you fucking weirdos that watch the naughty videos on the internet are probably a bit excited right now. That many tentacles on one screen. It's alright, guys. Oh god. Is this Killer's last? Oh, fuck, hey. Dio, 0 micro, has just kind of avoided the Broodlords, done some A-move. This is the last 2 buildings. This drone here is like, oh fuck, I should probably put down another building. Nope, I'm dead. And Killer's like, lol, you just base traded me. Dio's like, party on your face, dickhead. GG, well played. Well, that game was fucking intense, wasn't it? Holy shit. Dio killing it the entire game. And then headbutts up a ramp into Broodlords. Broodlord spine. manages to clean it up in the end. Well played, guys. Well played. Killer. Hats off to you. I especially loved the constantly move commanding past your opponent's run-bys, which then absolutely ravaged your economy. I kind of hope you didn't watch this replay cast, because this is one of these games you're like, fuck, if I used a move, I probably could have survived that game. But nonetheless, man, hats off to fucking Dionysus. Brings the party to the opponent's base. You know, didn't quite poon the opponent, but definitely had a bit of a party there, had a bit of fun. So let's go into the final map from today, guys, and it's a special one. We have a beautiful opponent. Beautiful guy sending the replay in. Up here in the top left-hand side, in the blue.